What up, roomies? And we're back with another reaction. It's your boy the other day, and I got that boy Mike with me.
I'm Mike on the mic. We're watching anime.
And we're watching the great Unaware
Atelier Master.
There you go.
It's a weird ass name.
Yeah. I was gonna throw great in there. For some reason, I feel like Kurt should be great.
Yeah, but like he's got self-esteem issues.
Word. And you know what's crazy?
I think you nailed it with imposter syndrome.
Yeah. He definitely has imposter syndrome.
I nailed it with imposter syndrome.
Yeah, his imposter syndrome is on a billion. It's mind blowing.
Next level.
But you know what's crazy though? We had gotten a comment from one of the roomies.
Nice, thank you, roomies.
And he was just like, just wait until they show like Kurt's hometown.
Right.
And
that's
I was
the
just
thing.
like, and I was just like mind blown. I was like, this guy's absolutely correct. And I'm gonna look up his name so I can give you a proper shout out. Okay?
In my hometown, it's normal for all of this shit to be happening. It's like what? It's not normal. Super not normal. Either that or he's just literally from the craziest fucking place. Because we already seen a flashback of him as a kid where like the horned folk, in other words the demons, are just coming to town and like just doing regular business in the market. So it is normal for a high-ranking demon to just walk into his village and do normal shit. Like it's a regular-ass thing. A high-ranking demon, his childhood friend is a high-ranking demon.
Yeah.
And it's normal for them to come into Kurt's village and just chill. Like, do business. Because that's his childhood friend.
Yeah.
So, like, we know that it's normal, all the stories he's told about his village, for like mithril and oralchium and probably adamantite and all this other shit to just flow like fucking leaves in the grass. But like there's also demons coming to his village just chilling.
Yeah, and as we saw, demons ain't the nicest bunch of creatures.
Right, but like apparently they are.
Yeah.
Because they go to Kurt's village and just say, hey, can I get a couple of flour and like some milk?
True. But it also comes up to our theory that we've been saying for a long time, that he's probably the only person in his village that has like G-level combat skills.
So there's two possible theories. There's two possible theories that I think that are possible, which is a super redundant sentence for me. Work with me here. Either everyone in Kurt's village is like super combat oriented and Kurt was just born slightly abnormal because he's doing all the chores, but they're just like, whatever, we're all Super Saiyans. You can be a Super Saiyan like craftsman.
Yeah.
And like they just took it in stride. Or everybody is like Kurt. Everybody's like Kurt and the demons, the horned folk, because that's what they call themselves, and we're gonna respect their tribal ethnic heritage.
Yeah.
And they're seeing this village of humans who are all like Kurt.
By the way, that was the most woke shit you ever said.
What? They're the horned people. Whatever. That's what they call themselves.
No, the sentence after.
Yeah, whatever. We want to be monetized here, right? We're gonna like sell out to Disney, right?
Hell yeah, shit.
Give us $1 billion, Disney. We respect the pronouns.
We'll make it happen, baby.
I'll respect anybody's pronouns if they give me money. Like, come on. But the point is that they're either all super fucking strong, and then there's Kurt, or they're all super like Kurt's, and the demons are like, let's not mess with them. Either way.
Yeah. True.
So, going to Kurt's village, like the roomie said, is gonna be a trip.
It is. It is gonna be a trip. And roomies, take this trip with us while we check out episode 9.
Yeah, this is turning into like a really like trippy anime. Fun to watch. Kudos.
Hold on. Is this dubbed? Oh, it is. We're going with dubbed.
God damn it.
Wow.
Nice to meet you. My name's Kurt.
So this is...
I love how
I've heard so much about you.
Is blindly
You erected this wonderful atelier.
Right.
I'm grateful. I do hope you'll continue to assist us.
Of
This
course.
has got to be the body double they got.
Now
to,
who the
like,
hell is this
fill
guy
in
acting like our
for the
Meister?
nobles and shit.
Hey, Kurt.
Yeah.
Why don't...
Huh?
Okay. Yeah, the third person is wild.
She can make any illusion with that fucking sword of hers.
Yeah, so
So
because
that's
of that,
what's going on.
Kurt already knows
It didn't
that
take you long
that's
to
not
see
the
right
real
through my
Atelier
gambit.
Master.
If
He
this is a
definitely
joke,
does.
you took it
He
a little
definitely
too far.
Does know that.
Honestly.
He has to know
So
his
that
own
thing can
magic.
project illusions of imagined people?
But he's
Oh,
oblivious.
who said he's not
I
real?
get that, but he can't
Just
be
give it some time.
oblivious to
I'm
his
certain
own
this
stuff.
isn't far from how Sir Kurt will appear when he's around 20.
You got me? Like you can't just be like,
from
I made the
Mimico.
sword that casts spells and not know
She'll
that your
be
sword
here
is
in
active.
3 days with her findings on Akuri.
Our general conclusion. We have no
got
idea
no
what
idea.
she is.
Okay, come on. You can't just leave it at
We don't
that.
know
We
what
need some
Akuri is.
details.
Yeah.
Of course, illusion is well
So
documented.
she can do this one
but it's become a lost
thing
art.
that
No
literally
one's been able
nobody
to
else can
replicate
do.
it.
And because of that,
It's
she's not
considered
here.
an extinct
Right.
form of magic.
But also
And yet
she
we
was
found a
hatched from
residue of the
And
stuff
that-
underneath
that
that little
part,
girl's
too.
And she
fingernails.
was also
So
three
then,
when
are you
she
saying
hatched.
Akuri's a
Or
monster?
two.
No, we can then
Kurt's
secure
not gonna
her in
let
my
you
research
DK.
lab.
Lock up
No
his
way.
daughter.
No, he put his foot down on that.
You put hell yeah! You heard the
May
little
I
bit
ask
of
your
bass came out of
reasoning?
it.
No way.
Tell me, Mimico, are you frightened of me? That girl, she
Yo,
popped
the
in to look
dragon
after the
hunter's
dragon
fat.
hunter all on her own. And she
dragon.
did it because she was worried over how long the dragon hunter's been asleep now. I know Akuri has a
such a
kind heart.
blissful idiot.
All the time I've spent with her, I've never once felt the least bit imperiled or anxious. So Akuri is
I
staying
love
right
how
here with
innocent he
us.
is.
I won't let you take
I
her!
really do love how innocent Kurt is.
I think
but
Kurt has a
after
point,
a
and
while,
I
it gets
agree.
kind of like,
Not
bro,
to mention
come
the
on.
fact that Akuri has already saved my
come
life
on.
once.
That's gonna be the running.
And
gag
you
for
said
her.
all the tests
know,
show
but still,
she's
it's like,
human,
come
right?
on.
So there's no proof she's a monster.
On to the
She's just
next
like
item.
falling into the rhythm.
Time for a
She's
talk
like,
with
yeah,
this
let me
dragon
go talk
hunter
to
you
this
Yeah.
dragon
captured.
hunter.
Because
Where's
apparently
she being
everybody
held?
just lies.
Oh,
to Kurt
right.
about
She's down in the
everything.
second basement.
Thank you. It's a demon.
I
Humanity's
mean,
natural enemy.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like
Answer me.
Lisa's technique
The
here.
defeated only obeys the conqueror.
Wealth
And
and
he has
crest?
photographic memory.
Of course he does.
Of course.
Yeah! A necklace, right? Kurt.
And
Hildegard.
she's in the harem.
I need to rescue
Definitely.
her. To save her. What? Wait,
Nah,
what do
not
you mean?
not
She's in
Dragon
danger?
Hunter. Lady Hildegard's gonna be part of that.
Lady Hildegard was taken. After?
I mean,
You
it only
didn't
took
want
him
the
like
dragon?
a day.
I've been investigating the
Bro,
Margrave,
I'm telling you.
looking for some sort of
He's
useful
the man,
weakness.
but
And what I
not the
saw
brightest bulb
was
in
the
the
Margrave investigating you. And that's
knows a
how
lot, but
I
his
saw it
sense is
happen.
low.
Pendant?
Jesus Christ.
Just stuck snugly in there.
Nature's first.
Yulicia! That's the necklace we were talking about!
Not really.
It was a gift from Lady Hildegard. That's my
Lady
name.
Solflare.
It's Solflare.
Oh, what are we gonna do with you?
Yeah, Akuri's
Guess you went
lying.
whoosh again, huh,
Akuri's
Akuri?
lying.
Yeah,
She knows what she's doing.
right in. She's
She
definitely
knows what
teleporting.
She's doing it
Mimico?
instinctually like a child would.
So, I meant what I said about saving Hildegard, but at the risk of
She
sounding
knows more
pathetic,
than
I don't know how.
needs
Oh,
us
leave that to
believe.
me. This is everyone's problem to solve now.
might be Kurt's
We're not gonna
daughter,
leave it
but,
up to
you
you
know,
alone.
Hopefully that episode far from
Okay,
You're using your
these are the
conspiracy
blueprints for
Yeah, I
Margrave
know.
Taicone's mansion.
Gotta say, I'm impressed you managed to get the Kurt. I can't
Wow,
say I
you
feel
fucking
great
shit
about
her
leaving him
right
alone
there.
with a
Right
demon.
there.
No
Right
reason
there.
why Sir Kurt can't join us. Oh, you Hildegard as soon as we feel
Hey.
ready to.
We're taking Kurt.
Date night
To the festival.
confirmed. Rock, paper, scissors will be played.
I've got the first date.
Family.
What? You're part of the royal family, Rikuto?
Well, please keep it a secret.
But
Well,
he's
that
so
explains a
gullible,
lot
he'll
of
just believe
stuff.
anything
And
anybody
yeah, of
tells him.
course.
Bro, you can't tell that's like you
Okay,
when you're
we've
like
arrived at our inn.
Oh, wow. This place is
That's
fancy.
literally her
Well,
fantasy
I'll be
of
taking
what
my
she
leave
thinks
now.
Kurt's
I need to
gonna grow
prepare
up
to
to
meet the Margrave.
It's even the same color as like what
Hey,
she's wearing.
Kurt, you
Yeah,
mind
yeah,
watching after
everything's the
Lisa
same.
and Akuri tomorrow?
Huh? What will you be doing?
I need to spend the day doing some further
Oh,
investigation
Kurt
into the
becomes
Margrave.
Well, in that case, I feel like I should help.
Can't do that. You're
He's
going to the
probably-
festival
like,
with me,
realistically,
Sir
he's
Kurt.
probably already jacked.
You need to
In fact,
understand
he
the
is.
customs
We've
of our
seen him whip
nation.
mad shit.
And that
He is,
aside,
but I mean, like,
you need to think about
jacked,
Akuri
slow.
too.
Oh,
She's
Like
so
that-
excited to enjoy this festival with her papa.
like bear
We're
instead
gonna
of
have
otter.
fun, Papa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at you.
I want
Lise
him to
is
look like the
right.
white hair young.
We're here during a fest. You hold on to me too, Lise.
Super slice of life.
Yeah. Like Kurt's a pimp and a half.
Super slice of life.
Kurt's a pimp and a half. That's it.
Huh?
It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Super slice of life moment.
Extra slice of life.
Thank you, it's so tasty.
Yes. God.
But think of discarding them!
What, are they worth
what's
money or something?
You know what I've noticed about
No,
anime?
it's just
Next level.
there's
And they're
exotic
so- and they're so
delicacy
cute.
here.
Yeah.
I thought I
Because
might
you're
try
dealing
growing
with a
one.
bunch of teenagers, right?
Yeah.
It's usually
I heard
cute.
you traveled
Correct.
far and wide across the country back
nobody
when you
ever
were an
mentioned this.
adventurer, right? I imagine you must have seen your share of festivals.
Seen them, yes, but I never got to enjoy them.
Because it's
I was
a
always
slice
too
of
busy
life.
with maintenance
Nobody
or
ever makes
guarding
a
our
move.
carriage in the stable.
Because you have
Sorry,
to.
that's so sad.
No, that's just the usual life of a porter. You don't expect to enjoy these things.
Such a love-hate relationship.
Although,
harem
if I'm being
slice of
honest
life.
with myself, I always thought the
Like, this
festivals
one's
looked
cute
like
because
fun.
it's a fantasy and there's, like, an
But more than
actual main
anything,
plot and
I'm just glad Akuri's enjoying it.
romance ships are the secondary plots is because romance slice of life.
It sounds to me like we
will
have some lost
never,
time to make
ever,
up for.
ever,
We'll have the
ever
best time
make
possible
a final
today.
decision.
Sure.
And, like,
yes.
sometimes they
Today's
do,
the
but,
day I'm
like,
doing it. Today,
always a
I
really
confess my
half-assed
love. But first, I'll show him. I'll make sure he has more fun than he ever could
The
have imagined.
shoujo
Right this way.
or in high school is really good because there's
Balance it
always
just
a
right, and
clear
you'll get a whole
defined
sack of
ending.
red
Like,
beans.
a girl
Good chance
has a
to
harem
impress
of
your
boys,
wife.
Red
and then
beans,
like they're
huh?
all into her, and she's got little like optional paths with each one. But at the end,
I
there's
think that should do the
always
trick.
one, like, that
Really?
she
You can
clearly
add
has to
more.
be with, and that's
No,
fun
it's
to
fine.
watch. This one, it's always
What
gonna
the?
be two.
Nobody
and then
has
they're gonna
ever
add in a
perfectly
third,
balanced
and
it
they're gonna add in a
before.
fourth,
Consider
and
me
they're gonna add in a
impressed, Sir
fifth,
Kurt.
and then they're gonna
That's
add
so
a second
neat,
kid.
Papa.
That's
Take it and
attached
go,
to,
you
like, another
cheat!
element, or-
Yeah.
That was one
or it
heck
has
of a
my
generous
cactus.
contest.
That's too heavy to
But,
lug
like,
around.
This
we can
one
have
is
a
good
porter take it back
because
to the inn for
they're
us.
actually doing shit. He's actually being the Atelier. He's actually uncovering a
Wow,
plot.
that's so good.
Look, Sir Kurt. What do you
Right?
think about
Yeah.
this one?
But like that slice of life, she's gonna have that date tomorrow with the other one, and then he's gonna have like little romantic moments with her.
True.
And then like,
Or
That's
they're gonna
enough
go
of
fuck
the
some
noisy
shit up.
crowd. Time
Right.
to find someplace quiet.
but then they're gonna have that
and
moment
I
with
think
her.
I know the
Yeah.
perfect place.
And then the
There's a
fandom,
beautiful park that
if it
runs all
amounts- if,
along
like,
the
there's-
castle
if
moat.
the fandom, like they like.
It's the ideal
chats
setting
in
for my
Japan or chats in
confession.
Korea or chats in
I'm
wherever it
certain that
catches
Sir
fire.
Kurt had the
Like,
most
they're gonna be, like,
wonderful time today.
the-
He couldn't be in better
the,
spirits.
two different
the
sides,
whole world
one
must
for
look
Lise,
full
one
of
for
wonder and
Yulicia.
joy.
And they're gonna be fighting
when he
each other
turns
online.
around and sees me,
Yeah.
it'll
And
all
going to
click.
war like gangs of
He'll
New York.
realize I've been beside
Yep, there's a
him,
whole
sharing the
nother
wonder and
Naruto
joy the
thing
whole
on it.
time.
Exactly. Because everybody knows that Naruto shouldn't have been with Hinata. he
Enjoying
should
the
have been
view?
with Sasuke. And yes, there are fans that think that really, at the end, Naruto and Sasuke should have been together.
Bro, all I'm saying
It's Margrave Taicone.
is that throughout Naruto's
How could I
history,
forget
more
that?
interesting.
I positioned us beside his friend's prison.
It would have been more
I imagine you must
interesting
be
than the
worried
actual
about
ending.
Hildegard.
Huh? Oh, no, I'm not. There's no reason to
It
be.
would have been.
I mean, everyone promised me we
Would've
would
been
save
funnier.
her. So I shouldn't waste my energy on
Yeah, it
worrying.
would've been
I should just have faith in them. Although,
Naruto
It
and
would have been.
Sasuke
it hurts that I
confessing
can't do
their
anything
love
to help. I feel
into
kind
the
of
fucking
useless.
river on
Sir
Hidden
Kurt,
Mountain.
please, you're the man who freed me from my
Oh,
curse.
that would've been
And you
hilarious.
built a beautiful atelier
I'm
as
good.
well. Not to mention how much everybody loves your cooking.
Thank you, but anyone
But
could have
that's
done
not a
that
slice
stuff.
of
I just
life.
oh my
happened to
god,
be
this
there.
guy's going through
I
impossible.
was no more than coincidentally useful.
Again.
No, that's not.
There. See?
See,
I'm
she
not
backed
the
out.
only
Yep.
one either.
She backed out.
Yuli
Right there
and
was the
Sina
time
and
for her to
Kans,
make the move.
Danzo and obviously Akuri. And then we're doing it because we're on your
I
side,
get this is
Sir
part of
Kurt.
his mental health journey, but like it's still super slice of life.
Yeah, super slice of life. Like, yo, my dude Kurt,
too.
you like,
I really like
needs
and
to
care
spend some
about all
time
of you
with
too.
the black bulls.
That's why I'm always trying to be as helpful as I can be.
Well, now that that's all cleared up,
I bet
we can
Yami
be
will
there
put
to
you
help the
beyond
other one
limits.
out and accept help as well.
Hey, yo.
Sounds
no
good.
Diddy. No Diddy on that one.
That was
I'm
the
so
way.
hungry that I'm starving.
Yeah.
And that's
there's
a
not gonna be enough
promise.
time.
No, there will be,
But she ain't gonna go for it.
but she ain't gonna go for it
She ain't gonna go for it.
because Roomies, this is a slice of life, and slice of life anime are super fun and romantic and cute, and they never ever come to a conclusion.
Which is trash.
Which is trash.
Trash.
But like again, this has a fantasy element, so like there will be an underlying plot between the slice of life moments. So it's like
there's like a plot that's driving the anime with the whole slice of life shit happening in the background.
And then it's funny because like he's doing all this crazy cool shit, and it's like, ooh, there's some cool shit going on here, but like the romancy shit. I Dan to Dan.
Yeah.
Dan to Dan, the author wanted to make it similar to a slice of life, but also wanted to have character development within these two teenagers having a romantic relationship.
Yeah, but the big difference between the Dan to Dan and a slice of life like this one,
right,
or a fantasy slice of life,
right,
like this one, is that we know the conclusion. We all know they're gonna end up together.
Right, but you saw how he introduced another female romantic option for the main. Gotta pick that up.
No.
Okay. So you know how like he introduced the other girl, and then at the end of the season, the author introduced the other guy.
Yeah. So
that's a very slice of life thing to do, right? But that's going to motivate the two main male and female protagonists to kind of like face their feelings for each other.
True.
But that's also super slice of lifey, because when you just introduce random other romantic partners or even I would say like challengers, right? Because the other girl is interested in Ken, and the other guy is interested or used to be childhood friends with Momo, right? That's a very slice of lifey because one's interested in him and he had history with her. So then, like in slice of life, it's like, oh no, what are they gonna do about their feelings?
Yeah, but we all know what's gonna happen in the Dan then.
Right, because that's constructed based on slice of life, but to progress towards an inevitable conclusion.
Yeah.
This with the
but
slice
it's also wrapped up in action.
It's super well done.
Yes.
And the writing is brilliant.
And the comedy's amazing.
It's brilliant. This is also good, but the slice of life is heavily slice of life because it's harem and it's two girls with one guy, probably three eventually. And then it's just like, well, which girl will he choose? It's just like, well, there's not going to be a choice.
Yeah, we know what
the underlying element of the fantasy makes it very watchable.
True.
And it's also very funny.
Yeah. But going back to Kurt.
Sorry about that rant, Roomies.
Yeah. But going back to Kurt, right? We already know that he's going to end up with a harem, but I just want to see my mans get mentally healthy. That's what I really want. Like, I want my nigga Kurt to be mentally healthy.
Imposter syndrome is a bitch. And again, I think you nailed it. Because he started like, oh, we all like you, Kurt. And he just starts crying. And it's just like,
I didn't know I had friends. Bro.
Some people need to go to therapy, and there's no shame in that.
Yeah,
Kurt is one of them.
He definitely is. And with that being said, roomies,
if you need to go to therapy, like and subscribe.
Yep, because we're there right with you. Because we both need to go to therapy.
Probably.
And this would be a time for an ad, but since we don't have those, peace out!
Like and subscribe and endorse us and send us money.
You already know, roomies.